right? All of those things help create the success or the failure of a campaign, right? If you don't have the answers to those things, if you can't direct your audience to either, I mean, creative does one of two things. It either creates an opportunity to act or to believe in. Activation or branding. If somebody asks you and says, I just want a campaign for branding. I just want to brand myself. I just want to get my name out there. And then you challenge that and say, okay, if you just want to get your name out there, if all we do is increase impressions on your site, then that's success, right? Because that's getting your name out there. And they're like, whoa, whoa, no, no, no. 9 times out of 10, it's more about activation and less about branding. So just be cautious of that as you're starting those conversations and what that really means, because your creative will make or break your campaign. You could have all the right products, all the right features, and you may not have the right creative. So some things to consider. You listed a lot of these as what you already do when thinking about broadcast. Does the message resonate with the audience? Is there a definite hook? Something to entice? Is there a specific activation for a call to action? And you'd be surprised at how many pieces of creative that I see online that don't say click here.
Nope.
And when people don't click, that's why. You've got to think like the consumer. Are you able to make the message timely? Is it an advertiser that, is there tickets that are going on sale or about to sell out? Can you encourage that and use that in your creative? Does the creative across all platforms have that synergy that we're talking about? Not two different messages, but how do the messages come together? And then are you directing users to where they expect to go? That's very important. If you're promoting something in creative, that better be where you're sending the audience. Otherwise, what will happen? You won't get any response and they won't go back. And is the creative specifically designed for digital? I know sometimes with streaming, you have somebody that they're looking, they just take the same creative that they're running on air and they run it in stream. But is there a benefit to the person being at their computer? Is there a benefit to the spike in listening that you have during work hours? Is there a benefit to correlating maybe what their activities are at the computer versus what they might be behind the wheel of their car? You want to think about those things. And is it high quality? Does it have logos? Are the graphics enticing, enhancing, rich media? Does the creative itself pop? So one of the things that we like to encourage, especially with local advertisers and any kind of special promotions, integrated campaigns that you design and you come up with, is to think about how to use landing pages. Has anyone used a landing page before or created a landing page for any campaign? It's a great way to keep ownership. And by that I mean, if you think about digital like a house, like this house that you see here, the home page is kind of like the front door. So when you walk into your house, the front door of a home, what do you typically see? What's ahead of you? Maybe a door? Oh. Like what? A puppy? A runner? What might you see to the side? Stairs, a side table. Maybe you see a living room, an office, a den, a playroom. Different rooms, but you're in one central place and you can see lots of other places to potentially go. The side door is kind of like a landing page. Let's say you go into the side of the house that leads to the kitchen. What do you see when you walk in the side door? The kitchen. Right. Maybe you see a room beyond, another door in the back, but you're going to see the kitchen. Your focus is the kitchen. That's the power of a landing page. You're sending the audience to a specific destination that's designed for your message. So if it's a register to win, they should go to a landing page that is just their register to win, not 5 other register to win options, because what happens then? They get confused, maybe they'll go register for something else, maybe they don't register for the client it was intended to, and they register for everything else. And it doesn't look like you have the results. So you want to think about using a landing page strategically. So some things to consider specifically about a landing page. It should mirror the goal of the campaign. If you don't know what the goal of the campaign is, it's hard to create that landing